Are Ogre Bulls any good in patch 5.0? Here we take a good, hard look at your most fundamental Ogre troops as Ogre Kingdoms, and just as importantly, their major shortcomings. Can you defeat an early dwarf army with Ogre Bulls? Let's find out. Recruit for 550 gold and 137 upkeep. The basic Ogre Bulls come with 24 entities on Ultra, with 7,992 health between them for 333 per entity, a very odd number. Odd. Get it? Armor is 30, leadership 60, speed 54, charge speed 85. Melee attack starts at 28 base, with an attack interval of 4. Each Ogre Bull has a medium splash target size, so basic cavalry, and a maximum number of entities actually damaged of 3. The math says that's a maximum of 72 targets damaged by splash if a single unit of bulls was perfectly engaged with an infantry unit. This is unlikely. Melee defense starts at 26, equal to Noblar infantry. Weapon strength is listed as 19, split between 59 base and 31 armor piercing. Now, yes, that's heavily tilted toward base damage, but 31 armor piercing is not exactly small. Charge bonus is 40, and mass is 1500. The thing is, aside from being siege attackers and causing fear, these units can hide in forest. Yeah, they actually can. They have Wall Breaker, and they have Ogre Charge, so braced halberdiers would still receive 20 charge bonus base. That won't stop them from using charge reflection or bonus versus large, so you have to be careful with how you use and abuse the bulls. So what about the other variants? Iron Fists are recruited for 650 gold, 163 upkeep, which still isn't that high. Health is the same for all variants. Armor is 40, and Iron Fists are named for a shield they carry, granting 35% missile block chance from the front. Keep in mind, this is completely and utterly useless against skeleton warriors. The other big change is 34 melee defense, as in 8 better. The dual weapons variant is recruited for 650 gold and 163 upkeep as well, and the one and only statistical difference compared to the normal version is a bonus versus infantry of 12. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, and against skeleton warriors, zombies, nurglings, pretty much dwarf anything, a modified melee attack of 40 before charge bonus is excellent. You have no reason not to want at least the dual weapon variant except for a lack of availability and the increased cost. In the redline skills, Bull Charge adds up to plus 6 melee attack and plus 12 flat charge bonus at 3 pips, so that's already 34 melee attack and 52 charge bonus. Keep in mind, it's very early that you're able to sacrifice some meat to the Great Maw and get plus 10 melee attack right there. Richly rewarded would give rank 7 Ogre Bulls plus 10 armor, plus 6 leadership, and plus 12% weapon strength. While all lords have their tricks, Greasus has a skill, Begotten Strong Eye, which simply plops plus 8% more weapon strength, and when you start at 90, percentage increases feel like they matter. In the tech tree, well, they get more than Noblars. Whetstones can be one of your first techs and grants you plus 5 melee attack for all bulls. Ogre Breath adds plus 2 to recruit rank, which will get stupid when you have maxed out tyrants that have plus 5 to recruit rank already. Sinew Bindings adds plus 10% weapon strength to all bulls. So how do you use Ogre Bulls? Well, that varies a little bit depending on variant, but not that much. If you play your strategic cards right, you have just enough melee attack to get the job done, even in prolonged melee combat. But don't get me wrong, they want to charge, they need to charge to get maximum benefits. Thus, with 54 speed being very decent by default, they benefit enormously from spreading out, flanking, being opportunists. That's the best way because even though they're relatively cheap, I mean, they're a little under or over 50% of the cost of basic Empire Swordsmen, they only perform well for you if they're taking advantage of enemy weaknesses. That's why you use them with Noblar Anvils, more advanced troop types, and your lords and heroes. Lighten their burden, and they'll hit hard and munch down. Just understand that high casualties is a way of life for them, and the more you can deal with that like Greasus can, the better. Take care, and have fun running with the bulls.